Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. And to the Orcish settlement in the western part of Grathwood. Last time we helped the orcs fend off and discover that their well had been poisoned. And while the shaman couldn't help with the entire problem, he could help with making up a solution so that the orcs wouldn't go sick and thus be able to fight the bandits. The shaman then tasked us to talk to Moramat, which is here.
You've proven yourself bloodkith to our stronghold. If any here would call you outsider, you are welcome to answer with the back of your hand. Now, what is it you need?
Shaman Bokham said I should speak with you about the prisoner.
Yes, he convinced me there was never a curse. Know that while Chief Dushkul remains ill, I speak on his behalf. I'm his hearthwife, and I say the poisoner must be brought to justice.
Who could it be?
The sickness happened before the first bandit attack. None are missing from the stronghold. The poisoner must be among us. Can't be any of the victims. There are unpleasant symptoms. Very unpleasant.
What do you propose?
Speak with the unafflicted. Find out where they were the night before the sickness began. Return to me with their tales, and we can find the lies within them.
Oh, sure. Anyone in here? Yes. So the shaman is also among the...
The antidote will be ready soon. Then we can get everyone back on their feet.
Moramat asked me to investigate the poisoning of the well.
Wonderful. Good luck to you. Oh, you want to question me? A bit pedantic, but I appreciate a thorough approach. Ask what you will.
Oh, where were you before everyone became
In the
ill?
woods, collecting herbs for poultices. It's a good thing too, after the bandit attacks. I've used nearly all of them.
Can you prove your antidote will be safe?
Look, if I wanted to kill everyone, I would have done it right the first time. That's what troubles me. If the poison was meant to kill, there would have been more venom. Why would the poisoner show restraint?
A good question indeed. Anyone else in this building? No, everyone else is outside. Alright. Reman's Bluff. Well, this should be fairly easy. Alright. So we got one in the forge. Rakhas.
Ah, the hero. What do you want?
Moramat asked me to investigate the poisoning of the well.
It's shameful for the raiders to do such a thing. They must have dropped the poison in the well during one of their attacks.
Everyone was poisoned before the first attack.
If you say so. It's been a blur. Can't even remember when I last slept.
Where were you before everyone became ill?
Checking and oiling weapons in the longhouse. Bad for the bandits when they attacked. Still didn't keep them from poisoning the well.
Oh, and another one at the forge. Shakul.
The sound of a hammer on iron is a beautiful thing to hear, whether in battle or at the forge. But our mine produces tin. Can't keep a good rhythm with tin.
Moramat asked me to investigate the poisoning of the well.
The chief is back on his feet. I'll be the new forge wife. Then we'll see who gives the orders. Not that you care. Go ahead. Ask me anything.
What have you done since the attacks began?
Shored up defenses. Repaired weapons and armor for the few warriors left standing. Haven't you heard the ring of my hammer? Used it on a few bandits, too. Bandit helmets can't take 3 hits. Clang, clang, crunch. Shoddy workmanship.
Those defenses didn't prevent the bandits from getting in.
If I'd wanted to sabotage the stronghold, I could have the walls topple or make shoddy blades that crumble in our warriors' hands. Yet the walls stand fast and our weapons strike true. Any other insults you care to toss at me? I have metal to work.
Where were you before everyone became ill?
Right here, stoking the forge while my apprentice ran errands for Maramat. Think she can take her away, make my work shoddier? Ha. Besides, temperature changes can ruin the metal. I didn't...
So we have one outside and Namaroth, it would seem. Oh. What's over there? Find evidence of the poisoner's identity. What?
The stronghold survived because of your help. We won't forget this.
Moromat asked me to investigate the
We
poisoning.
were back in the mines, even with all those spiders. At least Maramat is safe in the longhouse.
Weren't you affected by the
Seems
poison?
a week doesn't pass without a spider bite in the mines. It comes with the job. I suppose old bites and dizzy spells kept me safe from the poison. I don't know what else to say.
You seem nervous. Is there something you aren't telling me?
I'm a horrible liar. Everybody knows it. Look, the chief got sick. We have a history, and I don't want Maramat to think I poisoned him, alright? That'd be terrible.
What's your problem with the chief?
Obvious? I mean, no, nothing like that. The chief and I disagreed over the mine's value, but we resolved things. We don't see eye to eye on trade matters, but I'm no traitor to the stronghold, and I'd never do anything to hurt Maramat.
So, in case you are unaware, oh, well, we didn't get...
The stronghold survived. Wish we were back in getting back. Nothing.
Oh, there we
I'm a
go.
horrible liar.
So, his problem is that the way that Orcish strongholds are built up is that only the chieftain male is allowed to take wives. Anyone else is a fighter and serving the stronghold.
Hello, Bloodkith. Heard you gutted some bandits in the attack.
Why leave your gates open with the bandits
Bandits
attack?
are dumb. They think an open gate is a weakness.
I think I have asked this before.
They could,
Yeah.
but they don't.
Alright, Moromat asked me to investigate the
Leave it
poisoning.
close. Sure, I'll help any way I can. It's what I do. Most of our warriors are sick in their beds, or barely able to hold an axe. More bandits for me.
Where were you before everyone became ill?
Training with Nemorath near the front gate. He opens himself to counterattacks when he lunges. Knew it would hurt him eventually, but he survived the attack. So he'll remember next time. Or not, and he'll die. He should really try to remember.
Why didn't the poison affect you?
Curse couldn't poison me. Nothing can. When I find a new bug or beast, I don't just kill it. I eat it to gain its strength. Sometimes you, pay for it. But you've never truly conquered something until you've buried it in the ground.
Interesting. Well, the one who seems fishiest is Namaroth, I would say. Perhaps his attempt, this is just theorizing on my part, perhaps his attempt at poisoning the well was so that he could run away with Moromat. Oh, and our ring is still speaking to us. It's going to be doing that for a while.
What have you learned? Whose tales are false?
Namaroth and Shanak said they were training by the gates.
I remember that. They were sparring for hours. And the others?
Shaman Borkham said he was collecting herbs for his poultices.
Yes, he complained for weeks about his herbs. I finally told him to stop whining and get what he needed. He returned later with an armload of plants. Who else?
Rak has checked weapons in the longhouse while Shekul worked the forge alone.
That's strange. I didn't see Rakaz, and I was here all that day. Shakul's apprentice is rarely away from her side. Curse that girl. I hope her feelings for Gargak didn't drive her to foolishness.
Gargak. Who is Gargak?
My husband's brother, who challenged him for leadership. Rakaz was upset when Gargak lost, But that was nearly a year ago. You have my blessing to confront her. We must know if it was her, and if so, her reasons.
I'll find out why Rock has lied. I have a feeling this is far from over.
What is it now?
You lied to me. You weren't checking the weapons in the longhouse.
Now that I think about it, I checked the weapons the day before. The day everyone got sick, I worked here, in the forge.
Shakul worked the forge herself that day.
Fine. I'm the one who poisoned the stronghold. But what I did was for the good of my people.
You poisoned them for their own good?
None of my bloodkin died from the poison. It only made people sick, just as Gargak showed me. His brother isn't fit to rule a privy, let alone our tribe.
Moramat wants to speak for you.
I'm sure she does. Don't believe everything she's told you. Gargak is no monster, and Chief Dushkur would be nothing without his wives.
You can tell Moramat yourself.
I don't think so.
What? I gotta learn that smoke bomb trick. Alright, well, at least we solved that one.
Where is Rakaz? Was it her?
Rakaz fled. She was working for Gargak.
What has the fool girl done? Never mind that. Shaman Bogum has almost finished his antidote. Once Reeman's Bluff recovers, our warriors will find these bandits and crack open their skulls.
I agree.
I must remain here and see my husband recovers. If you are willing, you should track down Gargak and put an end to his madness.
Where could Gargak be?
Sharnak said most attacks come from the north. There are some caves, an old mine, and a ruined Imperial tower in that direction. If you find Gargak, do what you must to stop him. You do so with my husband's authority, with my authority.
I'll stop Gargak. Or at least I'll try. A chief concern. Let's just check the map to see where we are headed for that one. So this is Barkbite stronghold. We got another orc stronghold here. I think that's Gold Folly. And then there's this down here. I just still don't know what that is. Oh, and we are very close to a lot of main quest stuff, it seems. Oh well. For now, let's go see if we can't locate Gargak. Chances are, and this is just me theorizing, that he is the leader of the bandits. And if he can prove that Dulshkin is too weak to lead, well, he would be elected leader of the settlement and thus become chief. Yeah, I'm pretty... a sharpshooter and a slayer. Alright, weapons out. Flappy, you ready for this?
Move to flank!
Wow, nice jump to nowhere. Whoop! Jump this! Oh, wait, you died. Nice jump though. Not. Yoink! Gargak. Well, that was easy.
What do we have here?
I'm here on behalf of Barkbite Stronghold.
Do you know the Code of Moloch? It's a simple code, but it's the one I live by. Don't steal, so I aim to conquer. Don't kill your kin, and none have died in my attacks. Don't attack without cause, but I have more than enough cause.
Why do you have cause to attack your own people?
When my father passed, I was to become chief by right. But then my little brother challenged me for leadership of the stronghold. 2 schemers put him up to it, as long as he'd make them Hunt Wife and Forge Wife. They knew I had no respect for them.
It seems like you're just a sore loser, actually, if I'm being honest here. Losing your talent doesn't excuse what you've done.
Not by my brother's skill. His future Forge Wife insisted we use matched weapons. As we fought, I grew lightheaded. My palms burned and I could barely keep a grip. But I fought on, and was about to strike my brother down, when my sword shattered.
You believe the blade was sabotaged?
No other explanation. The Hunt Wife poisoned the hilt, and the Forge Wife delivered a blade that shattered in its first melee. My brother must have known. Heard they died last month, some sort of fire. A shame they won't see me take my revenge.
Isn't there a way to avoid further bloodshed?
I don't see how. It's my birthright to rule, and my brother stands in the way.
Why rule over Barkbite Stronghold? Why not here?
What do you mean? Base my mercenaries out of this tower? It's a central location, certainly. Overlooks a choke point through all corners of the Valenwood. But no, I'm a Reman's Bluff orc. Without a mind to work, I'd be nothing next to my brother.
Mortimer said there was an Imperial mine nearby.
A played-out Imperial mine, I'd heard. And it's infested with trolls. Clearing them out will be no easy task. I suppose if there's ore in the mine, I could leave my brother to rot in the stronghold. But I'd need proof.
I'll search the mine for ore.
And I'll send someone I trust to meet you at the mine. I can't just take your word on this. I'm sure you understand. But I'll hold my mercenaries back until we find out if there's ore in that mine. I give you my word.
Well, that's better than nothing. Where is said mine? Over here, it seems. Are they hostile to me now? We should also be on the lookout for sky shards. Oh, they are still hostile. Better to avoid them then. Not that I couldn't take them on, but it seems... Oh, a troll. Lovely. Trolls are tough enemies. Actually, I've been here before. As you can see, there is a sky shard up there, but it is extinct and not active. That is because I ventured up there to because I ventured through here on the way back to Elden Root in order to do some crafting. And as I saw there was a sky shard, I obviously collected it. Whoop. Multiple trolls in that cave. Fighting one of them is doable. Fighting two, I don't think my chances are very good in that case. Unless, of course, I could get my ultimate on. Which, of course, I wouldn't mind, but... Ooh. Sure. They do provide a good amount of experience, though. We'll take that. Abandoned iron mine. Okay. Flabby.
Didn't expect to see you again.
Oh. I didn't expect to see you again either.
I'm glad you came to your senses about Gargak. He asked me to verify any ore we find, so here I am. Let's get this over with.
Let's go. Find ore vein. Well, that's a promising, although albeit... Oh, someone's been through here. Killing trolls. Oh, not you though. Ah. She was doing the same quest as me. So, oh, you're not a fighter. Well, that's lovely. That's just lovely. It's not like I need help. Ah, but let's make it a little faster. It can take a lot of hits, this troll. Ooh. Hopefully I can get far into the mine without many trolls spawning. Ah, there it is. That definitely looks like an ore vein. There it is. That's an ore vein.
What do we have here?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the expert.
This is iron ore. I'll get some samples. Go tell Gargak that with this ore, we'll have the finest weapons in Grotwood.
I mean, iron isn't... You know what? Never mind. Hopefully we can get out before more trolls respawn. Alright, this didn't take as long as I feared. Partly because we had a level 202 adventurer going ahead of us. Well, that's how it is when you're playing an online multiplayer game. I'm almost over my cold, but as you can hear, I still got a bit of a sniffle and a bit of a sore throat. So, it's tea for me. Good thing that I don't mind drinking tea. I'd have a problem if I did. Then again, there are many types of tea and... Oh! Now they have a yellow glow. This means that they are not directly hostile. However, if I were to attack them, they would come at me with full strength. Of course, I could just have killed him. But I don't like...
Have you brought me proof? What did Rakaz say?
Rakaz says you'll have the finest weapons in Grotwood.
She wouldn't say that lightly. With quality metal, I could rebuild this tower as a new home and drive my brother's tin profits into the ground. I'm an orc of my word.
You're a vengeful son of a bitch, aren't you? Alright. I wonder what is in said tower. You know, there could be treasure in there, and I am definitely keen on finding treasure. Especially given that this episode haven't yielded much in that regard, and we still have about 6 minutes left of this episode. Wonderful! If not using that for searching for treasure, I don't know what I'd do. Actually, I probably would know what to do, but potato potato. Okay, let's see. Backpack? Yeah, nope. A hero with a shield. I doubt there's much of value here, but well... What if there was value and I just didn't seek it? Well, I'd look like a fool. Now, I just look like a fool who's very high up. Could make Could I make that jump? Yeah. There doesn't seem to be a reason to, so let's not. Alright, well, it is possible that had I gone for attacking him, this tower would have meant something different. But now that is not the case. Alright, let's see. We are fairly close to Red Fur Trading Post, and we do have a quest to go there. So, let's take a swing by that point and... Now, I would reckon that... So, let's see if we... Oh! There we go. An active quest has been set. Seems it's down this way. Maybe. Oh, sure. I don't need it, but, well... Okay. Do we have an... nope. Do we have an experience scroll active? Apparently we do. Alright, that's good. Means we'll get extra experience, which means we can level up faster. Not that I'm in any hurry to do so. But, well, I certainly don't mind. Oh, there's another troll there. Doesn't seem to be anything else of value, though. Let's steer clear of him for now. As well as those spiders. I have no beef with you. Oh, I saw that. I saw that. What? Oh, you're attacking Flabby. Well, I can't deal with that right now. Yes. Ah! Come on. Yep. No. Oh, I did it. Gold, yes, yes. Ah, no. All right, Flappy. Hang in there. Bap! You do not get to do that. Stop healing. What? No. No, 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 no. You do not do that. Sure, can take that. Flabby. How many times have I had to tell you not to attack things while I'm doing something else? Alright, let's just take this with us for good measure. I think I have stacks of it, so it should be fine. Right. We haven't found a whole lot of treasure here in Grathwood. Oh, what is this? Faltonia's mine. Well, here's the road and here's the merchant, so let's see if we have wares to sell. What are you buying? Beach bow. I don't... So I would get nothing out of selling that, because... I don't know why. Maybe because it was a weapon that I picked off of a weapon rack or something. Who cares? Either way, let's head north to Red Fur Trading Post. Now the name suggests that Khajiit are probably involved somehow. At least I think so. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Well, I will take that experience and let's scour this land for sky shards. I don't expect there to be any now that there was one this close. What is this? Cindertail. Yeah, definitely Khajiit. Alright.
Search my packs. You will find nothing. This one is innocent. Tell her, Gomani.
Let's see, some extra experience from discovering this. Yeah, this definitely looks Khajiit-y. What is this? Do we have a mansion here? No, it's just the marker for the trading post. All right. So what's the problem here? Cindertail. Yep.
Thank the moons. As I was just explaining, that thief nearly ran us over. You chased after him. Please, tell this fine keeper of the peace what you saw. I'm still sore from the last night I spent in the stocks.
What's going on here?
This honorable and, if I may say so, very sleek guard has mistaken me for a common sugar thief. Please, help me clear up this misunderstanding. Hush, Kobani, if you don't have anything constructive to say, don't say anything.
We'll see. The Jones Chariot and Hollow Moon.
Surely this scoundrel is lying. I chased him here on my own 2 legs. He was only out of sight for a flick of the tail.
Well, I didn't see anything.
Of course not. There was no other thief. Not that it matters. Our sticky-fingered friend here has already stashed the moon sugar he stole. I don't suppose you saw where.
When I arrived, he was as you see him.
Then my paws are tied. No evidence means no theft, even if Chandra is 3 months' worth of moon sugar poorer. In any case, thank you. Jode's Chariot appreciates your honesty.
Jode's Chariot?
We keep the peace here in Redfur, making it safe for traders on their way to and from Eldenroot. We spend most of our time catching thieves.
What do you do with them?
Return what they stole and put them in the stocks to think about what they've done. We don't hold them for long, but they usually get the message, or become better thieves.
Why aren't the penalties harsher?
Honestly, thieves are good for business. They keep the market fluid and stop too much wealth from accumulating in one place. Until recently, Shanra would rather deal with thieves than with Thalmor bureaucrats.
Until recently?
A reputation for being easy on thieves tends to attract thieves. The newer thieves don't give back to the people. They leave town and take their stolen goods with them. That's no good for anyone. Chandra may have to step in.
Shanra?
He leads the Redfur trading coster. Every merchant who passes through Redfur pays him a small stipend to conduct business here. They expect a certain amount of protection from thieves in return. Jode's Chariot maintains order in his name.
Oh, that's interesting. Alright, Cindertail, what do you have to say?
Well, that was surprising. At least she is gone now, right, Kobani? That was a clever approach, telling that guard the truth. She wasn't expecting that, was she?
Did you really steal the moon sugar?
Steal? I guess that's one way of looking at it. Let's say I circumvented the market. I found the price the merchant was charging unacceptable, so I set my own.
I don't think the merchant would see it that way.
What does the merchant have to complain about? His belly is full. If they are not fed, Gobani and her sisters become most unruly. Were it not for the hollow moon, they would have eaten me whole when I arrived in Redfur.
The hollow moon?
Some call them thieves, but that's such an impolite term. The hollow moon's work is charitable by nature. They procure things for people who can't afford them, yes? Here, take this token to the ruined temple and see for yourself.
What will you do now?
Gobani and I know when we have outstayed our welcome, yes? A night in the stocks might not be as bad as losing a paw, but all the same.
Oh. Ah, so Kobani was the Sinchi. Alright, we shall discover further of Redfur Trading Post in the next episode, but until then, take care.